Wolf Hall is a 6-part drama for the BBC and WGBH in America, and it tells the story of Henry VIII and his desire for a new queen. When making the decision where to film Wolf Hall, we looked at Yorkshire, we looked at the southeast, and we looked at the southwest, and it quickly became clear that the southwest offered the best kind of Tudor properties that we were looking for. We were able, with the help of organisations like Creative England, to source which properties would allow us to film in the area, which properties had had filming in before. Creative England were very helpful in helping us source locations, and we worked closely with organisations like the National Trust as well. Somerset's a fantastic place to film in the UK. For us, there was the variety of Tudor locations which wasn't on offer in any other part of the country. But even if it hadn't been a Tudor drama, I think Bristol now has become a real production base for television drama and feature films in the UK. And the fact that it's only 2.5 hours from London is a big plus as well. I think our crew splits down about 50-50, locals to the Somerset southwest area and then other people from typically London or maybe from Scotland. There are obviously always instances where, despite the best endeavours of the production, you can't find a particular crew position or access people in the way you'd wish. And that's when organisations like Creative England have become so helpful, because they have a vast database and better contacts than we do. One of the great things about Somerset and filming here has just been the ease of getting around and the absence of any traffic, whilst also there being good rail links to all the towns that we've worked in. So the county as a whole has great transport links, which makes the logistics of filming there so much easier. We spent 2 weeks filming at Montacute House in Somerset, and they were the first 2 weeks that we had access to Damian because he'd been on another feature film. And so I think for all of us, cast and crew alike, it felt special that finally Cromwell and Henry VIII were in scenes together and our programme felt complete. And I have to say that the National Trust and the people who work at Montacute House were fantastic in helping us make the best use of the 2 weeks that we had there, filming both inside. Montacute House was doubling for Greenwich Palace, Henry's main principal residence in our story, and also the beautiful gardens which we used extensively. There are always 1 or 2 locations that you need that you really struggle to find, and I have to say on Wolf Hall, one of the requirements we had that we could never ever find at any of the locations we went to was a Tudor stable block, until finally at Barrington Court someone took us around the corner and there it was, 500 years old, beautiful gnarled wood, and we had the setting for the scene that we needed to film there, and it was one of my favourite scenes that we filmed. The wonderful thing about Somerset is that you not only have these wonderful locations in their own estates, places like Montacute and Barrington, but you also have beautiful towns like Wells and this amazing cathedral. But also as you drive from place to place, it's not just that you're stuck on a road, you're going through countryside that seems second to none, is stunning. And I wasn't aware that the countryside in Somerset was as beautiful as it is, so I feel that I've been able to see some of the best of Somerset.